Hey guys, welcome back to my channel that I've rebranded 3 times in the past 3 years I've done YouTube. So today I will be sharing with you guys a few tips to boost your productivity and decrease your stress levels during finals week. And yeah, let's get into the video. So the first tip I have for you is to not start a study marathon. Though you might feel the need to start one, don't, because it actually decreases your productivity. Example, if you are grinding for 12 hours straight consecutively, you're actually going to be only productive for the 6 hours initially. After that, your body is going to tell you to stop, and if you keep pushing it, you are actually only forcing yourself to become productive, which actually doesn't improve productivity. Instead, you should study in chunks. Allow yourself to have that 50-minute break or however long break you need, because listen to your body, and that's the number one thing you should do for anything. Sports, studying, dancing, eating, sleeping, whatever your body tells you to do, follow it. So tip number 2 is actually drinking a lot of water. 75% of your brain is actually made up of water, so if you are hydrated, you're keeping your brain at a full tank, and it'll increase the productivity levels. Personally, I am someone who doesn't drink a lot of water. I mainly drink a lot of coffee, a lot of juice, although I don't recommend drinking coffee too much because it actually dehydrates you. Juice is definitely an alternative, as well as tea. Tea has calming effects, but for some people who can't take a lot of caffeine in, juice is definitely a better option. Juice or plain white water. The third tip is doing something you enjoy. So while on your break, you can do something that you really like, that you really feel happiness doing. For me personally, I really like guilty, and most of you already know, watching K-dramas, C-dramas, and watching different K-pop reality shows. So that is what I do to, I guess, de-stress while I'm on break. Usually I do that on longer breaks. On shorter breaks, I don't encourage picking up your phone or opening a different tab on your computer and doing something recreational. Instead, I ask you to actually go outside for a walk or even lay in bed and take a short nap, because if you pick up your phone and you do something that is completely unrelated and actually not taking a break from what you're doing, you might actually get sidetracked even more. For example, if you strike up a conversation with your friend while on your break, you're going to constantly think about that conversation and constantly have the urge to pick up your phone or open up the Instagram tab on your computer and text them. So make sure that when you're taking a break, you're doing something that you enjoy, but try to avoid electronics. So the fourth tip is to create a detailed checklist rather than having one major subject at the very top of your checklist. You can section off the task into multiple different subtopics. For example, you can have your title task as complete chapter 1 of XX subject, and then underneath that you can have multiple other smaller boxes that say complete XX section 1.2, section 1.3, and so on. For me personally, I find that it really motivates me to be able to check something off frequently rather than waiting to finish the whole entire task and then checking off the tasks. I think that's just a me thing, but it works, and I feel very productive and very motivated to keep on going. So the fifth and final tip that I'm going to share with you today is to use a countdown timer. An hourglass or a countdown timer will visually allow you to see how much time you're spending studying or you're wasting. So for me personally, I find that using simply a timer that documents the time increasingly, it does not help, because there's an unlimited amount of seconds, minutes, and hours that you can waste. But with the countdown one, you're actually visually seeing the time running out, and it kind of just forces you to become more productive. I hope you guys found those tips useful and that you'll try them out. Let me know down in the comments if you do and if they worked for you. And I just want to remind you guys that it is completely okay to have a day where you're just not into studying and you procrastinate even when you try and work. Just allow yourself to take that day off, because you're definitely not going to be productive if you woke up to be unproductive. So, good luck on your guys' exams, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye!